Nigma Glaxaxy is a fantastic team with building blocks heavily supported by team play. And 23 shattered expectations during Impact Season 1. When asking who I should break down next on Twitter, you guys suggested either someone from Nigma Glaxaxy or 23.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Heya I'm Smirky, and today I want to look at 23 and how she defaults A on the CT side of Overpass. So let's begin. It's worth noting, as an A player, it's impossible to cover all areas of the map, as typically there are 2 players in mid, and there are all these different openings the teams can take to sneak past. So commonly you will see teams fall back to the A bomb site at around 130, but may stick around long / toilets a bit longer. And we can see in this clip, Nigma Glaxaxy are towards A for a bit, and Big has managed to sneak past them with 5 players. Or in this round where they were playing long and Furia flew by them, only for Anna to hear them around toilets. So you do want to keep this in mind when you're playing A. Now let me show you what 20 does at the start of the round. I'll break down her molotovs towards ramp, I'll break down whenever she smokes towards stairs, and lastly, I'll take a look whenever she goes towards con early. Let's first take a look at molotovs towards ramp. In this round, 23 is going to come out of spawn and run in line with the shadow right here, and she will jump for her molotov once she gets past the middle of this bench. You just need to aim around here and jump throw. Once she throws the molotov, she's going to go towards con and stand like this. With this, she should be able to hear any players running towards mid closely, or if anyone's put out the molotov. However, since Furia didn't put out the molotov, they're going to take a lot of damage, but 23 can't hear the information. But if she heard the molotov being put out, she can hear the sound cue and throw the HE and retreat. Once again, we're going to see something similar, but in this round you can see she's by herself towards mid. Because of this, she's going to be quite cautious, and when she hears the utility being thrown in mid and her molotov being put out, she will fall back towards the A bomb site. Now let me show you some aggression towards mid with these molotovs. In this round, 23 is going to be throwing a playground molotov, and Vilga will be throwing the ramp molly. 23 is going to be in line with the shadow. She will aim around this spot and jump through it after she's hit this post right here. This will make it really difficult for Big to contest mid, and Nigma are going to combine this with some HEs which do a lot of damage in this round. But with this, they're going to fall back towards their bomb site. In this round, we're going to see something similar, except this time 23 is not going to be doing the molotov, and Anna will. Anna will flash her 2 teammates into fountain and peek towards ramp. And if anyone wanted to push through the smoke, they're going to have to eat a flashbang as 23 and Vilga peeks them. But once they held it for control for a little bit, they're going to hear Furia executing onto the B bomb site, and they will rotate. Now let me show you when 23 throws a smoke towards the stairs. Whenever she does this, it means she's going to be aggressing. However, since Anna throws this every round, it's going to be difficult for the T side to know when she's going to be doing this. In this round, she's going to cross over towards ramp, get some information, and Anna will flash her in towards fountain. She will peek off the flashbang, and she won't see anything, but she needs to be careful as they could go through playground and flank her. And in round 15, they're going to be doing the exact same thing. Anna's going to be towards divider. She will line this flashbang up, and when 23 is ready, she will peek with it. The flashbang is going to be really effective, as it's going to blind 3 members of Furia, and with this flashbang, she's able to get a double kill. Her teammate Anna will flash again, but instead of falling back, she's going to try and go for another peek, which does end up in her dying, which I kind of disagree with. If I'm honest, if I was 23 after I've got the double kill, I will utilize Anna's flash to help me fall back towards the A bomb site and play the 5v3 advantage. Now let me show you this last clip. In this round, 23 is going to be doing the smoke, and she's going to play this off angle right here. And this is just a really nice off angle to catch players coming from fountain. But in a second, her teammates will get contact on B, and she will rotate. 23 may go towards connector at the start of the round, maybe 3 times a half. So let's have a look at that. In this round, 23 is going to head over towards con and run straight down for an opening kill. The advantage of peeking really early against an eco is that you'll have the long range fight, meaning it's a lot harder for the T side to win it if they're using like a Glock. But you do want to be careful because they might be equipped with a deagle. But once she goes for the peek, she isn't going to find anything, and her teammate Anna will get contact in mid. So to try not to get herself killed, her teammates will take short control and she will rotate towards A. In this round, 23 is going to Molotov ramp and shift her way down towards connector. By shifting down towards connector, it makes it so any T-side connector players can't hear you, and she'll go for the silent peek. And once again, she will be doing this against an eco play. But after not finding anything, she will take the risk and try flank big. And lucky for her, she's able to sneak all the way through ladder, find the bomb, and when she gets over towards ramp, she will see a lot of players towards mid. She will take a fight, she does whiff a little bit, but she will do the correct play and try and single out these 1v1s. And from here, she's just going to try and fight it out towards playground, and she will end it with a double kill. Now, if you do have a connector spawn, it's probably best for you to utilize it. As in this round, we can see AD is going to come over towards connector, she's going to have a normal spawn, and 23 is going to be quick down towards connector, and we'll get the opening kill. Then after smoking con to make sure no one will go for the trade. However, she can hear players taking short control. She will be patient towards the door and get a kill onto Jenny R. Now lastly, I want to show you this really good team play from Nigma Glaxaxy. 23 is going to go for another peek towards connector. However, her teammate and Vilga will blow the door off and combine this with a flashbang. With these pieces of utility, it can completely catch the T's by surprise. AD won't get flashed by it, but 23 will get the kill and she will fall off, while Anna 6-round divider to help her leave. Now there's quite a few occasions where 23 will spice it up and go towards long at the start of the round. In this round, 23 is going to have an alright spawn and she's going to make her way all the way towards long. Meanwhile, Anna will go towards mid and do the default utility. By Anna doing this and 23 being on long, it can allow 23 to do what she wants to behind the blanket of their default utility. So in this round, she's going to make her way all the way through long, and after not getting any contact, she's going to flank big. She's going to be shifting, careful not to overstep a boundary and allow the T side to hear her. Now that she's made her way towards party, she spots one of the T's and Anna's going to get some contact. So from here, 23 is going to hurry it up, go through the smoke, but will only end up with one kill, which is actually okay, as in this round they got lots of information and they were able to rotate an extra play towards A and take short control. Once again, 23 wants to go towards long, and in this round she has the best spawn for long. So we're going to see something similar, where Anna will be doing the default utility towards mid, and Anna will do a set flashbang for 23 to peek off. She's going to flash up a playground, and allow 23 to go for an opening kill. From here, she can play the 4v5 advantage, and fall back towards the A bomb site. Now let's have a look at one more push you can do towards long. In this round, 23 is going to be joined by a teammate in Vilga and is going to peek out towards party. You can see with their positioning right here, Vilga will look for players inside a playground, meanwhile 23 will swing towards the right and look for players running towards fountain. If Vilga gets contact, it can be easy enough for 23 to swing out and join her in any fights. And it's going to be pretty successful, as 23 is able to help her teammate get the opening kill and fall back to the A bomb site. Now, when watching 23's CT side, it can be pretty common for them to do this double long setup. And the purpose of this setup is to allow Anna to go for a long range fight, and if she gets flashed off the angle, or maybe she gets a kill and 2 more T swing out, 23 is able to come out of the tree where she's playing anti-flash and go for some fights. And in this round they're going to be in this setup for a really long time, and as a result, Fury could make their way through toilets and flank 23. So to be cautious of this, she's going to turn her back and keep an eye on toilets just in case. But Nigma Glaxaxy aren't going to get anything from the setup, and they will soon fall back towards the A bomb site. But doing these setups can really surprise the T side. They might be expecting you to do the default boring stuff towards mid, then fall back here around 130. But they may not be expecting you to be doing a double long setup at around 110 in the round. And in this round they're going to get tested. Anna's going to be holding the angle, she's going to miss her shot, get flashed off the angle, but unfortunately for 23, her back is going to be sticking out and Xana will go for the opening kill. Maybe instead you could position yourself like this. In an angle like this, the T's can't sneak up on you and shoot you in the back while you're looking at a tree. And from this position, you can still have a bit of anti-flash and support your teammates. Now, whenever 23 is playing towards mid, it can be common for the T side to do an execute on the B bomb site, and the fastest way to get to that B bomb site and help is through connector. So let me show you how 23 goes around this. In this round, 23 is coming down towards connector, as she got the information that Big took short control. As she comes down, she can hear the T's throwing the utility, and you can see as Ada tries to go towards short and help with the execute, she will get caught off guard. From here, Jenny R can't help with the execute and is forced to stay around short to stop 23 from coming out. But you probably all know about this flashbang. She will use the Stewie flash to get out and get the kill onto Jenny R. And in round 11 against Furia, we can see something similar. The T's are going to execute onto the bomb site. Anna and 23 will come down towards connector nice and slowly. They'll see if they can get a kill. 23 will throw the same flashbang and it will assist in her kill. But it is worth noting, you don't want to open the door a bit too early as there might be a T waiting behind it. Now, as I alluded to before, 23 will typically go back towards the bomb site at around 1:30 in the round, but she might stay around toilets or long a bit longer than normal. I haven't seen 23 stay around toilets that much, but you could play toilets more in your games if you wish. In this round, Vilga and 23 have this set up towards toilets, where 23 will juggle between Con and Party, and from here she can try and go for information, and perhaps lure them in into Vilga's crosshair. Vilga will have a bit of a look towards long, just in case, but Big are going to throw the smoke towards toilets, that will try to separate them and deny 23's cover. 23 will throw a smoke towards Divider and play this setup. Vilga will play this position where she can kill anyone trying to go through the toilet smoke, however 23 will be playing towards Banana. Personally, I think 23 should play instead of toilets, just so they can have a strong hold over toilets and Vilga isn't by herself. But it is fine to go and check the smoke, just to make sure no one's going to push through it. But in this round, Vilga will have some success with the setup, as she will get a kill, and now she needs to fall off. 23 will try to come back for the assist, but can't help in time. But from here, she will fall back towards the bomb site. Maybe after you've done checking the smoke, you can play some of these positions. Like in this one where you force the T's to either clear hard left or hard right as they come into toilets. Or this one where you're playing a bit of an off angle. Or lastly this one, where you're jiggling towards the entrance and you can catch the T's by surprise. Now last thing I want to show you towards toilets is this boost right here. Nigma Glaxaxy are going to throw a smoke towards Divider and do this boost. With this boost they can look over the Divider wall and try to gain an extra man advantage. But in this round they need to rotate towards B. Now let me break down how 23 plays towards the A bomb site. I'm going to first break down her positioning and where she likes to play. Next I'll show you a nice setup with her teammate. I will show you some reactions you might want to use when you're playing the A bomb site. Starting with positioning, 23 likes to play towards Dice and do this jump peek. With this jump peek it can allow her to get information from Divider and toilets to see if anyone's close. And she may do something similar towards Bank, where she will jump off the van and go for information. And after jump spotting long, she will spot play towards Divider and Molotov toilets to prevent them from pushing. And at this point, Nigma Glaxaxy is just going to give Olga hell. Her teammate Vilga will flash 23 into Divider. They will keep spamming utility at her until finally 23 will get the kill. Of course, a standard position you will play is towards Truck. And you can see from this positioning, 23 is just going to be playing this sly little angle. It makes it harder for you to get flashbanged and easier for you to fall off the angle. But she'll then change it to this jiggle peek. And this jiggle peek can allow her to get information towards toilets. And if she spots anyone, she might be able to Molotov them out. Now this was the only time I saw her play towards bin, but I might as well show it. If you're playing towards bin, you could do something like this where you just go for some quick jiggles between Truck and bin. Now let me show you this epic gamer setup. In this round, 23 is going to be playing towards Bank and Anna towards Dice. If you want, you could switch, so you have the scout slash up towards Bank, holding the headshot angle. But 23 is just going to be holding towards headshot, and Anna is going to be holding towards long. And from here, if the T's wanted to push onto the bomb site, they need to deal with 23, and Anna could swing on them. Or if there's contact long, they can both peek together like we see right here. But at this point, you want to end the round and kill all the incoming players. Now lastly, let's have a look at some reactions you should be using. 23 is going to have a quick jiggle towards long, however Anna will get the information that there are a lot of players towards long. So as a response, 23 will throw this smoke to prevent them from pushing in and combine this with a HE to deal with extra damage. At this point they're going to apply a lot of pressure to force them to fall away. Now maybe you're playing towards truck and you can see the T's utility are coming in. While in this round 23 sees a smoke from Furia fly past her face. So to try and slow down any execute, she will throw this Molotov that will land towards toilets and prevent them to get in. And against a full execute, this Molotov can be pretty effective, especially with so little time remaining on the clock. After watching a few of 23's games, I've noticed there's a lot of team play. There were so many scenarios where she had flash assists from her teammates, or there was unique setups with her teammates to hold their backs. She's unreadable. Due to Nigma consistently throwing util towards mid, it's hard to read if she'll be defaulting, playing long, or going party. And lastly, there's a lot of pace change in her gameplay. There was a nice variation of being passive, then making the enemy team fear the potential long or fountain pushes. Apart from that, if you have any plays or positions you want me to break down next, feel free to put in the comments below and I'll have a look. Perhaps you're struggling to rush the B bomb site on your Dust 2 T side. Well, I made a video about how NAVI was able to rush onto the B bomb site exclusively on my Twitter. Apart from that, thanks for watching. See you in a bit.